David Swan reported in the Sydney Morning Herald today that for every $100 invested in hyperscale data centres here in Australia, between $70 and $80 leaves almost immediately. So semiconductors to Taiwan, servers to the US, cooling equipment to Europe. And the ABS basically confirmed it. They said the surge in data centre investment was supported by a corresponding rise in imports, leading to a reduced impact on GDP. So essentially, that money is passing through Australia like a sieve. But here's where I think it gets really interesting, because there are Australian companies already building the alternatives. So there's WinDC, and they're placing shipping-sized container data centres currently at wind and solar farms. So they're running on a closed-loop cooling system that uses zero water. And the problem that they identified is that Australia currently wastes 7.2 terawatts of clean energy every year because the grid just can't move it fast enough. So instead of moving the energy, they move the compute. Then there's Firmus, and they've developed immersion cooling technology that uses 99% less water and 30% less energy than conventional data centers. So they're now valued at $6 billion and backed by NVIDIA. So these aren't hobbyist startups. They're solving problems that the hyperscalers haven't yet attempted. And yes, some of their hardware is still manufactured overseas because that's what the economics of currently force, but they have communicated desire to manufacture onshore. And that's exactly the problem that we have. Like, we have the innovation, we have the IP. What we need is a procurement policy and planning settings that make it a viable option to build hardware here too. Australia has a productivity problem. We've been talking about it for decades. And the answer keeps getting dressed up in different languages, but it usually comes down to the same thing. We dig up stuff and we ship it out, and we don't capture enough of the value in between. And this is a genuine chance for us to break the pattern. World-leading cooling technology, renewable energy, we're literally wasting. Australian IP that global companies are already backing with billions. So let's make it a priority. Back local builders. That's how you can turn a data pipe into an economic engine.